Jackson and Josephine County hospitals are struggling to keep up with the latest record-breaking surge of COVID-19. Jackson County Health Officer Dr. Jim Shames saying that we have surpassed anything we've seen before in terms of this disease. Thanks for joining us for Newswatch 12 at 4. I'm Alicia Rubin. Today, Jackson County public health officials held a press conference to discuss the ongoing impact of COVID-19. Newswatch 12's Adam SCHUMES tuned into that meeting. He joins us now live with an update.
Yeah, Alicia, good evening. Let's get to those record-breaking numbers right off the top. The state of Oregon announcing a record high 2,300 cases and counting today for the state of Oregon. Jackson County Public Health announcing a new record of 416 cases. This surpasses Tuesday's record of 267 as this puts public health officials on high alert as they try to somehow slow the spread of the virus. Now, this was all discussed today in a press conference. Broke this story this morning about 10:30 a.m. with the daily record high of cases. This is a trend that is going in the wrong direction and is the highest number of cases recorded during the entire pandemic. Jackson County. Now, as we look at the grand scheme of things, large amount of cases across Jackson and Josephine counties. 150 people are currently hospitalized with COVID-19. Of those patients, 41 were in ICU and 13 were on a ventilator. There are only 4 ICU beds available across the region as of earlier this morning. Only 5% of current hospitalizations are people who are vaccinated.
And it's happening very rapidly. So for public health, this means we're unable to complete our case investigations, our contact tracing. We're going to rely on the public to notify the people that they've had contact with to get them quarantined. You need to isolate. We're not going to be able to have constant contact with you like we did before. So more is going to fall on the community at large.
Hospitalizations are also hitting younger groups than seen earlier in the pandemic, which Dr. Shames attributed to the high vaccination rate among seniors. About 7% of hospitalizations among people 70 or older. For Asante in Providence, the sustained rise in hospitalizations means that their hospitals are essentially operating at maximum capacity.
We have more COVID patients than we've ever had before. In the Asante health system, we have 128 patients. Over 94% of these patients are unvaccinated. These COVID patients are younger and sicker than ever before, and we're seeing higher critical care usage than ever before. We have 39 patients in our critical care units, and 23 of those are on ventilators.
In some cases, healthcare workers are working around beds and medical equipment set up in hallways, some of them pulling 20-hour shifts to help serve the needs of patients. KOTLER said that Asante has to cancel more than 350 surgeries to make room for the surge in COVID-19 patients, denying more than 200 patient referrals, and daily have between 10 and 40 patients waiting for available emergency room beds. Let's all put this into perspective. County health officials are continuing to remind the public the importance of getting vaccinated. Obviously, we have all those details for you on our website, KDRV.com. Now, coming up tonight, when you join us for Newswatch 12 at 5, I told you yesterday that I was speaking with Jackson County Commissioner Rick Dyer about the surge in cases, what today's announcement means, and what the Board of Commissioners are doing to help public health officials as well as continue to spread the message of the importance of getting vaccinated in the county. But for now, we're live in Medford. I'm Adam SCHUMES, Newswatch 12.